I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good afternoon, baseball fans. You are here with Ken on Yankees The Ugly Truth, and I will be calling the first of two doubleheaders between the Dodgers and the Yankees. First pitch for the leadoff game is going to be at 12:35. Thank you for everybody who has hopped into the stream. I appreciate your support on your busy Sunday afternoon. As you know, last evening's game was rained out, and we're doing a doubleheader today. I'll start by going over this afternoon's lineup for game one. For the Dodgers, leading off playing DH is going to be Shohei Ohtani. In center field, hitting out of the 2-hole will be Andy Pages. In the 3-hole will be first baseman Freddie Freeman. Cleaning up will be shortstop Mookie Betts. In the 5-hole will be right fielder Kyle Tucker. In the 6-hole. In the 7-hole is going to be Teoscar Hernandez playing left field. Dalton Rushing will be behind the dish, hitting out of the 8-hole. And Tommy Edman will be playing second base and bringing up the rear. And on the mound for the Dodgers is going to be Yoshinobu Yamamoto. For our New York Yankees today, Trent Grisham will be leading off will be playing center field. Hitting out of the 2-hole will be first baseman Ben Rice. Hitting in the 3-hole will be Jason Dominguez, DHing. In left field, cleaning up will be Cody Bellinger. In right field, hitting out of the 5-hole will be Max Schumann. In the 6-hole will be Jazz Chisholm Jr. playing second base. In the 7-hole will be Anthony Volpe playing shortstop. At third base, hitting in the 8-hole will be third baseman Ryan McMahon. And bringing up the rear is going to be Ali Sanchez behind the dish. And on the mound for the Yankees today is going to be Cam Schlittler. And that is our lineup for today's game one. Give a shout out to some of the folks that are here. Margaret, Yanks for Life, John, the Beagle Dad. There are a couple more of you sitting in the background who haven't chimed in yet, but once you do, I will give you a shout out. One of the things that we saw in Friday night's game was that Garrett Cole was able to lock down the big three for the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani got no hits, as did Freddie Freeman. He was the proud owner of a hat trick, 3 strikeouts. And Mookie Betts was also held hitless. Hey, Nancy, welcome to the stream. So we're hoping for good things, a bounce back in game 2 of this series. Be interesting to see how the Dodgers react to young fireballer Cam Schlittler. I believe this will be his first time facing off against them in his major league career. So it'll be a good test of where he sets against advanced hitting teams with postseason potential. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, we have an active poll today. With today's doubleheader, will Schlittler beat Yamamoto in the opener? 3 possible answers: yes, without a doubt; no, silent bats will prevail; and the third is I don't know. So if you could, please take a moment to let your voice be heard and your vote be counted, and drop your vote in the active poll. Hey, Corky, welcome to the stream. Celia, welcome to the stream. Glad to see that you're positive as usual. For those of you that are here, as you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're currently at 8, so we're 22 away from that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. For those of you who are not members of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, we are at 821 subscribers, 4 away from our next milestone of 825. So if you're interested in live play-by-plays, shorts, and open panels where you can talk baseball, well, Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. Please consider subscribing. And it looks like the Yankees are starting to take the field. Schlitter will throw the first of his few warm-ups before first pitch. That should be right around the corner, so stand by. How are we feeling about today's game? Do you think that the Yankees bats will wake up? Well, well, well. There was a game that started earlier. I'll go over the scoreboard and let you know. The only other game underway at this point is the White Sox and the Blue Jays. They are in the bottom of the second, and there is no score. Our game's start time is 12:35, so it should be right around the corner. And at 1:30, we will have the 1:35, the Rangers and the Braves, the Mets and the Phillies, the Rays and the Red Sox, and at 1:40, the Pirates and the Guardians. So, hence, we're about to get into some baseball. I will be calling this evening's second half of the doubleheader. That stream is going to be live on Peacock. So if you don't have Peacock, hop on in and like I said, I will call that game. So it's going to be a long afternoon of live play-by-plays here on Yankees The Ugly Truth. Hey, John Mazzola, welcome to the stream. As you know, this is Cam's 20th start of the season. He is 9-5 with a 2.05 ERA. Opponents are hitting 137 against him. So I'm looking forward to calling this doubleheader today, and I hope y'all are looking forward to listening to some good baseball. If you didn't check it out, I dropped a couple of shorts yesterday. Check them out. Let me know what you think. Support is most appreciated. And Ohtani is walking to the batter's box. Ohtani's hitting .282 on the season, 22 home runs, 58 RBIs, and a .942 OPS. And Schlittler sets. First pitch is on the way. And the 99-mile-an-hour fastball is swung on and missed. Game is underway. Count is 0-1. And Schlittler sets. Next pitch is on the way. The curveball bounces in front of the plate. Count is 1-1. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way. And that 100-mile-an-hour fastball is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2 on Ohtani. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that 100-mile-an-hour fastball is swung on and missed for strike 3, first out of the game. And it definitely looks like Schlittler is going to challenge Dodger hitters with the fastball today. Coming up to bat is Andy Pages. First pitch is on the way, and that 100-mile-an-hour fastball is just off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that's going to catch the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Rob Drake is our home plate umpire. He is in his 28th season. He is considered a pitcher-friendly umpire. And Schlittler sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count remains 1-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that one is fouled off. And Schlittler sets. Next pitch is on the way, and Pages fouls that one off. Count remains 1-2 as we head to the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Schlittler sets and fires, and that ball is chopped foul down the third base line. And it looks like Schlittler is calling his own game today. Looks like he's pushing the buttons on the pitch cob on the mound. And Schlittler sets. Next pitch is on the way, and Pajes swings and misses at that fastball for call, strike 3. That's going to be his second strikeout of the night, and that was a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Coming up to bat is Freddie Freeman. And the first pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up and away. Count is 1-0 on Freeman. And Schlittler sets and fires, and that second fastball is off the plate. Count is 2-0. As mentioned earlier, Freeman went 0 for 4 on Friday night with 3 strikeouts. And Schlittler sets and fires, and that pitch is foul down the left field line. Cam sets and fires, and that pitch is foul down the third base line. Count is going to advance to 2-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. So Schlittler is going to strike out the side, and it's going to be 3 up and 3 down. Coming up for the Yankees in our half of the first inning is going to be Trent Grisham, Ben Rice, and Jason Dominguez. So it looks like Cam is thinking he's going to play a little bit of country hardball because he was firing fastballs like the stuff was going out of style. So I guess he's trying to say, Dodgers, hit it if you can. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 10 votes at this point. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And as you know, in every live play-by-play, our goal is 30 likes. Currently, we're at 9, so we're 21 away from our goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Yamamoto is making his 17th start of the season. He's 9-6 with a 2.83 ERA. Opponents are hitting .204 against him. And the first pitch to Grisham is a fastball in there for call, strike one. That fastball came in at 96 miles an hour. Next pitch is on the way, and Grisham fouls it straight back. Count is 0-2. Grisham is hitting .234 on the season, 10 home runs, 40 RBIs, and a .756 OPS. And Yamamoto sets. Pitch is on the way, and that splitter is up high and off the plate. Count is 1-2 on Grisham. That's the pitch you have to watch for Yamamoto. That's his strikeout pitch. Usually it's down low. And Yamamoto sets and fires, and Grisham swings at a splitter in the dirt for strike three. That is the first out. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. First pitch is on the way, and the splitter is in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. Rice is hitting .282 on the season, 29 RBIs, or 29 home runs, 68 RBIs. Pitch is on the way, and this is bounced to Edman. Edman flips it to Freeman for the second out. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. Hey, Rob, welcome to the stream. Yamamoto sets and fires, and the splitter is going to catch the top of the strike zone for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. And Yamamoto sets, pitch is on the way, and that is popped up. Freeman comes in on foul territory and makes a play for the third out. So the Yankees go down in order. That was a 7-pitch inning for Yamamoto. All righty. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 10 votes. And as you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We are currently sitting at 11. So we're 19 away from our goal for the day. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we're at 821 subs. 4 away from our next milestone of 825. So if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, you like live play-by-plays, shorts, and open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. My last open panel was Thursday evening. Had some great participation, folks coming up, and lively discussion about some of the things going on in Yankees and baseball. I will be calling the second game this afternoon or this evening. So if you get the opportunity, stop by and listen to a little bit of baseball. And Slitler sets. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker catches the top of the strike zone. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way. The curveball catches the outside corner. Count is 0-2. And Slittler sets and fires, and that cutter is low and away. Count is 1-2 on bets. Slittler sets and fires. That fastball just misses up high. Count is 2-2. Cam sets and fires. The pitch is tapped down the third baseline foul. Count remains 2-2. Slittler sets and fires, and Betts fouls the ball down the first base line. That's going to make the right field stands. Count remains 2-2. Slittler sets and fires, and the sinker is just off the plate. Count is now full, 3-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is called ball 4, but Sanchez is challenging it. And that is going to be overturned. That is in there for call, strike 3. So Betts is retired looking, and that is the third strikeout of the afternoon. That's his fourth strikeout, excuse me. So he has faced 4 batters and struck out 4. Coming up is Max Muncy, and the first pitch is a curveball, swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Muncy's hitting 260 with 18 homers, 42 RBIs, and an 853 OPS. Slittler sets and fires, and he misses just high. Count is 1-1. And Slittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that misses up high. Count is 2-1. Pitch is on the way, and Muncy fouls this one straight back. Count goes to 2-2. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the stream. Next pitch is on the way, and Muncy fouls this one straight back. So the count remains 2-2 as we head to the 6th pitch of the at-bat. Slittler sets and fires. The curveball is down low. Count is now full. 3-2. We're in the top of the second. There's one out. Max Muncy is the batter, and the count is full. Next pitch is on the way, and Muncy hits this one foul down the right field line. Count remains 3-2 as we head to the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next pitch is on the way, and Muncy fouls that down the third base side. Count remains 3-2. And the next pitch is sky to right field. Dominguez does not know where the ball is, and it drops in front of him. And that is going to be a double for actually it's Schumann. Coming up to bat is Kyle Tucker. First pitch is on the way, and the cutter is up high. Count is 1-0. Tucker's hitting .244 on the season, 7 home runs, 47 RBIs, and a .714 OPS. Slittler sets and fires. The cutter paints the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Slittler sets and fires. That pitch is swung on and missed. That was a 99-mile-an-hour fastball that paints the outside corner. And Slittler sets and fires. The pitch is up high. Count is 2-2. Slittler sets and fires, and this one is looped, and Volpe makes a leaping stab to catch the ball, and that is out number 2. So coming up to bat is Teoscar Hernandez. Slittler sets and fires, and the sinker catches the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Hernandez is hitting .244 on the season, 8 home runs, 36 RBIs, and a .706 OPS. Slittler sets and fires, and that pitch is taken right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike two. And Slittler sets, fires, and that pitch is fouled straight back. Count remains 0-2. Cam is at 42 pitches. And Schlittler sets and fires. That pitch is way up high. Count is 1-2. And Schlittler sets, fires. That pitch is skied on the right side. Rice is tracking it and makes the play in foul territory for the third out. So the Dodgers can leave a runner stranded at second. Coming up to bat in our half of the second is going to be Cody Bellinger, Max Schumann, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. And let's check out our scoreboard for today. Currently, there is one game underway, and that is the White Sox and Blue Jays. They are in the top of the fourth, and the White Sox have a 1-0 lead over Toronto. As you know, here in our game, we're heading to the bottom of the second. There is no score. In about a half an hour, there are three games that are going to start. That's going to be the Mets and the Phillies, the Rangers and the Braves, and the Rays and the Red Sox. If you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 13 votes. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And as you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're currently at 12, so that means that we are 18 away from our goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Yesterday, Clark Schmidt threw 30 pitches against live hitters. So that's the first time he's done that since going under Tommy John surgery. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. First pitch is on the way, and the fastball paints the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the cutter is down low. Count is 1-1. Bellinger's hitting .254 in the season, 11 home runs, 51 RBIs, and a .763 OPS. Next pitch is on the way, and Bellinger taps this one foul down the first base line. Count is 1-2. That was a splitter. And Yamamoto sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count remains 1-2 on Cody. Next pitch is on the way, and that is call ball 2, but Rushing is challenging it. And the call is going to be overturned. Down looking goes Cody Bellinger for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Max Schumann. Yamamoto sets and fires, and this is skied to left field. Hernandez is tracking it and makes the play on the warning track for the second out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is coming up to bat. And Yamamoto sets and fires. The first pitch is fouled straight back. Count is 0-1. Jazz hitting .223 on the season, 13 home runs, 37 RBIs. Next pitch is on the way, and that cutter is inside. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Jazz grounds this to Edmonds, who slides, pops up, and fires to Freeman, and that is going to be the third out. So that's 6 up and 6 down for the Yankees. Coming up in the top of the third is going to be Dalton Rushing, Tommy Edman, and Shohei Ohtani. It's going to be 8, 9, and 1. Well, how are we feeling about the game so far, guys and gals out there in the chat land? What part of the lineup concerns you, Rob? So Schlittler sets. First pitch is on the way. And it is in there, swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high. Count is 1-1. Hey, Kaz, how you doing? Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Hey, Kaz, welcome to the stream. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count remains 1-2. And Schlittler sets, fires. The pitch is way up high. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up and in. Count is now 3-2. Pitch is all the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. That is Schlittler's 5th strikeout. Going at the bat is Tommy Edman. And Schlittler sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is grounded between Rice and Jazz for a single. Going at the bat is Shohei Ohtani. First pitch is out of the way. The cutter paints the top of the strike zone for call. Strike 1 on Ohtani. Next pitch is on the way, and Ohtani drives this one over Schumann's head. It's going to be off the wall. Schumann feels it. Edmonds is rounding third, heading home, and Edmonds scores on a double by Shohei Ohtani. So the Dodgers have a 1-0 lead in the top of 3. Andy Pages is coming up to bat. First pitch is out of the way. The cutter is up and in. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is 2-0. Pages is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. And Schlittler sets and fires. That sinker is fouled off into Pages. He is on the ground. Hey, James, welcome to the stream. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way. That is chop foul down the third base line. Count is 2-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is foul down the right field line. Count remains 2-2. Slittler sets and fires, and the pitch is once again fouled off. That is the 17th fouled pitch by Dodger hitting today. Slittler's at 60 pitches in the top of the third. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count remains 2-2. All right, Cam, it's time to stop screwing around and throw him a damn curveball. Outside portion of the plate. And Slittler sets and fires, and that curveball misses outside. Count is now 3-2. Go right back with the same pitch a little bit closer in. Next pitch is on the way, and Pages fouls it down the third base line. Count is 3-2, heading to the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is on the way, and this is skied behind the plate. Sanchez is tracking it and makes the play for the second out. Coming up to bat is Freddie Freeman, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And Schlittler sets, fires, and that 100-mile-an-hour fastball is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Schlittler sets, fires, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined into center field. Dominguez feels it and fires it home. Ohtani is going to beat the throw out, and that's going to be the second run of the inning. And that's Freeman's first hit of this series. Coming up to bat is Mookie Betts. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Slitler sets and fires. That pitch is foul down the first base line. Count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way. This is bounce to Volpe. Volpe flips to Jazz at second for the third out. And that's going to do it for the Dodgers in the top of the third, but not before they score a couple of runs. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the third is going to be Volpe, McMahon, and Sanchez. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 18 votes. And as you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 votes. We're currently at, or likes, we're currently at 15. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And let's see, in our active scoreboard in the bottom of the fifth, White Sox lead the Blue Jays 1-0. As you know, here in this game, going to the bottom of the third, Dodgers lead the Yankees 2-0. In about 10 minutes, we have 3 games starting up. That's going to be the Rangers and the Braves, Mets and the Phillies, and the Rays and the Red Sox. Hey, Lou. 71 pitches, Lou, is what he is up to. They had 23 pitches fouled off by the Dodgers in this game so far. And Yamamoto sets, pitch is on the way, and that is grounded down third base. Muncy feels it and fires it across the diamond to retire Volpe. And the first pitch to McMahon paints the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike two. Count is 0-2. Yamamoto sets and fires. The fastball is up high. Count is 1-2. Yamamoto sets and fires, and the ball is chopped up the middle. Betts fields it and fires to first for the second out of the inning. Hey, Thomas, welcome to the stream. Coming up to bat is Ali Sanchez. First pitch is on the way, and the cutter is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Hey, Sean. Yamamoto sets. Pitch is chop foul down the third base line. Count is 1-1. Yamamoto sets and fires, and the splitter is inside. Count is 2-1 on Sanchez. Yamamoto sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 2-2. Yamamoto sets, fires, and he paints the bottom of the strike zone for call, strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the third. Coming up in the top of the fourth is going to be Muncy, Tucker, and Hernandez. So that is 9 up and 9 down for the Yankees. And I will be right back. I dropped a couple of shorts yesterday. If you haven't checked them out, if you get a chance, head over and take a look at them. Let me know what you think. And if you haven't, we have an active poll with 19 votes. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. The second game of this doubleheader is going to be on at 7:15. I'll be calling that one also. So come back, listen to a little bit of baseball. As you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're at 17, 13 away from our goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Once he steps up to play, he is 1 for 1 with a double today. First pitch is on the way, and that fastball paints the top of the strike zone for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low and outside. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that curveball is down low. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is hammered past Jazz for a single. Coming up to bat is Kyle Tucker, 0 for 1 on the day. He lined out in his first plate appearance. First pitch is on the way, and that is hammered foul down the first base line. Count is 0-1. The next pitch is on the way. The fastball is up high. Count is what, Ed? What? Slitler sets and fires. Tucker swings and misses. Count is 1-2. Slitler sets and fires. That fastball is up high and away. Count is 2-2. Slitler sets and fires, and Tucker swings and misses that pitch for strike 3. And that's Slitler's 6th strikeout of the day. Coming up to bat is Teoscar Hernandez, 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch is on the way, and Hernandez fouls that one straight back. Count is 0-1. Hernandez popped out in his first plate appearance. And Slitler sets. Next pitch is on the way. And that one is fouled down the right field line. And that is going to make the stands. Count is 0-2. And Slitler sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count remains 0-2. Yeah, lose $60 million for a 243 hitter. Spectacular. Next pitch is out of the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. That's Schlittler's 7th strikeout of the game, 2nd of this inning. Coming up to bat is Dalton Rushing, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and Rushing swings and misses for strike 1. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to be the 8th strikeout of the night for Schlittler. 3 in he struck out the side in this last inning. Coming up to bat in the bottom of 4 is going to be Trent Grisham, Ben Rice, and Jason Dominguez. 1, 2, 3, and that's what we're going to see. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We are currently at 19. And as you know, for every live play-by-play, our goal is 30 likes. We are currently at 18, so we are 12 away from that goal. And if you are not subscribed to Yankees The Ugly Truth, we call live play-by-plays here almost daily. I drop shorts on almost a daily basis, and I do open panels. So if these things appeal to you, then Yankees The Ugly Truth may be a place for you. We're currently at 821 subscribers, 4 away from our next milestone of 825. And in our active scoreboard, the White Sox have taken a 3-0 lead on the Jays in the bottom of the 6th. As you know, in the bottom of the 4th, the Dodgers lead the Yankees 2-0. In the bottom of the 1st, there is no score in the Braves and the Rangers. Just getting underway are the Mets and the Phillies, and the Rays and the Red Sox, Pirates and the Guardians. And that is your active scoreboard for the day. Grisham is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. Yamamoto sets and fires, and the cutter is down low. Count is 1-0. And Yamamoto sets, fires, the next pitch is down low. Count is 2-0 on Grisham. And the pitch is on the way, and Grisham hammers this one down the right field line. This one is going, and gone. This is a second deck shot for Grisham. That is Grisham's 11th home run of the season, and it went 402 feet and traveled at 108.4 miles per hour. So much for a fucking shutout, no hitter, and all that other shit. Score is now 2-1. Ben Rice coming up to bat. And Yamamoto sets and fires. The pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Yamamoto sets and fires. That splitter is way down low. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Rice chops that one foul down the first base line. Count is 1-2. Yamamoto sets and fires, and Rice fouls this down the first base line. Count remains 1-2. And Yamamoto sets and fires, and Rice fouls this one straight back. Count remains 1-2 as we head to the fifth pitch or the sixth pitch of the at bat. Yamamoto sets and fires, and Rice hammers this one foul down the right field line. Count remains 1-2 as we head to the seventh pitch of the at bat. Pitch is on the way, and Rice swings and misses at the splitter. That is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. And the first pitch is on the way, and the call is in there for strike one. Dominguez is going to challenge this one. And the Yankees lose their first challenge. Don't know why the hell you challenge a first pitch ball. Pitch is on the way, and that bounces in the dirt. Count is 1-1. And Yamamoto sets and fires. The pitch is off the plate. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Dominguez grounds this one to Freeman. Freeman flips it to Yamamoto for the second out. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. And Yamamoto sets. Pitch is on the way, and Bellinger fouls that pitch off. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Bellinger hammers this one foul down the right field line. Count is 0-2 on Cody. And Yamamoto sets. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball paints the bottom of the strike zone for call, strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the top or the bottom of the 4th, but not before the Yankees get on board with a 4-bagger by Trent Grisham. Coming up to bat for the Dodgers in the top of the 5th is going to be Tommy Edman, Shohei Ohtani, and Andy Pages. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the challenge out, or share the channel out. We're at 19 likes. Our goal is 30 for every live play-by-play. And the scoreboard for today. Top of the 7th, the White Sox lead the Blue Jays 3-0. Top of 5, Dodgers lead the Yankees 2-1. Bottom of 1, the Braves lead the Rangers 1-0. In the top of the 1st, the Mets lead the Phillies 2-0. Bottom of the 1st, there is no score in the Rays-Red Sox game. And in the top of the 1st, there is no score in the Pirates and Guardians game. At 2:10, we will have the Marlins and the Brewers starting, Orioles and the Astros, and the Padres and the Royals. And that's your scoreboard at this moment. Schlittler is at 88 pitches. Looks like he's coming out for the 5th inning. If you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 19 votes. And the first pitch on the way to Edman is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Edman is 1 for 1 on the day with a single and a run scored. Looks like Tim Hill is warming up in the bullpen. Next pitch is on the way, and Edman swings and misses at the fastball. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Edman is clipped by the pitch. I'm not sure that hit him. And the first pitch all the way to Ohtani is going to be fouled off into himself. Count is 0-1. Slitler sets, and the pitch is snagged by Jazz. Jazz flips to Rice for the first out of the inning. Edman is going to move to second. That one went off of Rice's glove. Jazz hung with it, and Jazz came up with it and fired it on point. First pitch to Pages is a sinker outside. Count is 1-0. And Slitler sets and fires. That pitch is up high. Count is 2-0. Slitler checks on the runner at second. Pitch is on the way. And that is fouled off. Count is 2-1. Ohtani fouled that pitch off his knee, and it looks like he's hurting. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 3-1 on Pages. Pitch is on the way, and this is looped into right field. It's going to drop in front of Schumann, and scoring easily is going to be Edman. Pages is going to end up at second. So that is an RBI double. Score is now 3-1 LA. And it looks like Schlittler's out of here at 98 pitches. He's going to leave with 8 strikeouts, 98 pitches. And Tim Hill is coming in to relieve Schlittler. Sean, are you off for the day? And how is your short on True Historians doing? Captain Elrod. This outing, like several others, tells me that Cam needs to develop a changeup. They have hitters are fouling a lot of pitches off of him, and he had 27 pitches fouled off. So it's basically 2 innings worth of work in foul balls. So and the first pitch to Freeman is a Actually, it's all right. He had a pitch clock violation and then threw a pitch off the plate. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and Freeman fouls that one off. Next pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Jazz. Jazz looks the runner back and fires or looks at the runner, but Pages takes off. Jazz fires to Rice to record the second out. Pages is going to advance to third. Coming up to bat is Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout and a fielder's choice. And Hill sets. First pitch is on the way. Slider is up high. Count is 1-0. Those are some pretty good numbers, Sean. Drop your link so people can check it out. And Hill sets and fires. That pitch is down low. Count is 3-0. And now they're going to intentionally walk Betts to bring Muncy up. Muncy is 2 for 2 today. He had a doubles triangle double and a single. And Hill sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is inside for ball 2. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way. That is in there for calls. Strike 1. There is a pickoff attempt at first from Sanchez. Pages gets back. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way. That sinker's down low. Count is 3-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker's in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 3-2. Next pitch is on the way. This is grounded to Rice. Rice flips to Hill as he covers and puts the third out on the board. So that is 1 run on 1 hit, 2 men left. Dodgers are up 3-1. Coming up to bat for the Yankees in their half of the 5th is Jazz Chisholm and Anthony Volpe. If you guys are fans of military history, I suggest hitting the link there to Sean Browning's True Historians channel. I don't think you'll just be disappointed. I think it's like a minute and a half short on one of the heroes from the Battle of Wake Island in World War II, Captain Henry T. Elrod. And let's see. In the bottom of the seventh, the White Sox lead the Blue Jays 3-0. In the bottom of the fifth, the Dodgers lead the Yankees 3-1. In the bottom of the second, the Braves lead the Rangers 2-0. In the top of the second, the Mets lead the Phillies 3-0. In the top of the second, the Rays lead the Red Sox 1-0. And in the top of the second, there is no score in the Pirates and Guardians game. And Max Schumann is stepping up to the plate. First pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 1-0. Schumann flew out to the warning track in his first at-bat. Yamamoto sets and fires, and Schumann skies this one to center field. Pages is tracking it and will make the play in deep left center field for the first out. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr., 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out in his first plate appearance. Yamamoto sets and fires, and the fastball paints the outside part of the plate for call, strike one. Count is 0-1 on Jazz. Next pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings and misses at the splitter. Count is 0-2. Yamamoto sets and fires, and that splitter is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Yamamoto sets and fires. That pitch is off the plate. Count is 2-2. And Yamamoto sets, fires, and that curveball is in the dirt. Count is now full on Jazz. So he's gone from 0-2 to 3-2. Pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings and misses at the sinker for strike three. That is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe. Yamamoto sets and fires. The first pitch is down low to Volpe. Count is 1-0. Volpe's 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out in his first plate appearance. Yamamoto sets and fires, and this ball is hammered into right field. And Hernandez is going to go back and make the play on the warning track for the third out. Hey, Daniel Berry, welcome from your sports network. Appreciate you hopping into our stream. So as we head to the top of the sixth, Dodgers lead the Yankees 3-1. Coming up to bat is Kyle Tucker, Teoscar Hernandez, and Dalton Rushing. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We are at 22 votes. And as you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We are at 23, so we're 7 away from our goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 821 subscriptions, looking at our next milestone of 825. So if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, you like live play-by-plays, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. That is videos and not my pants. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, I host those. My last open panel was Thursday, and it went pretty well. A lot of participation, folks coming up. So if these things appeal to you, then Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you subscribing to one and the same. And it looks like Tim Hill is going to remain in the game. First pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Tucker is 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a strikeout. And the pitch is on the way, and this is skied to left field. Bellinger is tracking it, and he is going to make the play for the first out of the inning. And Hill sets and fires, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike one on Hernandez. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2 on Hernandez. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Hill sets and fire. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. That's Hill's first strikeout of the game, second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Dalton Rushing, 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch is on the way, and the sinker is down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is inside. Count is 2-0. Hill sets and fires. The next pitch is a sinker inside. Count is 3-0 on Rushing. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker's down low, so that's going to be a 4-pitch walk to Rushing. Coming up to bat is Tommy Edman. 1 for 1 on the day and was hit by a pitch. Looks like Boone is coming out. And it looks like Angel Chavi is coming into the game. after we finish this series up, the Pittsburgh Pirates will be coming to town. And that series starts on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday will be a day off. Then there will be 3 games in Philadelphia, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will be calling the games for the Pirates series. I will not be calling any of the games in the Phillies series because I will be in Philadelphia at that time. I am attending at least 1 game, probably 2. And we're up visiting my mother. So most likely, well, I will not because I'm not taking my stuff up there. I'll probably drop some shorts. Hey, Joe, welcome to the stream. And because I am not calling the Philadelphia series games, I recommend going over to YankeeMania with Joe and his crew to listen to a little bit of baseball. That's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And Chavi fires the first pitch. It is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. As I said before, Edmund is 1 for 1 on the day with a hit by pitch. 2 runs scored. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup paints the outside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. And Chavis sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Chavis sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed. Actually, that one is fouled off. Count remains 1-2. And Chavis sets and fires. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Dodgers in the top of 6. Coming up in the bottom of 6 is going to be McMahon, Sanchez, and Grisham. All right, I'm going to end our first poll of the day. With today's doubleheader, will Schlittler beat Yamamoto in the opener? 57% said yes, no doubt. 26% said no, silent bats will prevail. 17% said I don't know. We had 23 votes. Obviously, Schlittler left the game trailing 3-1. So the 26% have the correct answer. Congratulations. And thank you for participating in our poll. And we'll be starting a second poll. So Well, you got a few seconds. Drop your vote in our poll. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. We here at Yankees The Ugly Truth strive for 30 likes in every live play-by-play. We're at 24, so we're 6 away from our goal. If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And Yamamoto sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is foul down the third base line. Count is 0-1. And Yamamoto sets and fires. That pitch is way inside. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the splitter is down low. Count is 2-1. Yamamoto sets and fires. That pitch is in the dirt. Count is now 3-1 on Big Mac. Yamamoto sets and fires, and this one is looped into left field. Hernandez is on the run, and he is going to make a fine running catch to take a base hit away from McMahon. Coming up to bat is Ali Sanchez. First pitch is on the way, and that is up and in. Count is 1-0. Pitch is on the way, and this is skied to shallow center. Edman is backing up and makes the play for the second out. Trent Grisham is 1 for 2 on the day. He hit a monster blast in his last plate appearance, and he accounts for the Yankees scoring. And Yamamoto sets, pitches on the way, and the curveball paints the top of the strike zone. Count is 1-1. And Yamamoto sets and fires, and that sinker is up high. Count is 2-1 on Grisham. Yamamoto sets and fires, and the splitter catches the inside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is 2-2. And Yamamoto sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is now 3-2 on Grisham. Yamamoto sets and fires, and this one is bounced to Freeman. Freeman flips to Yamamoto for the third out of the inning. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the sixth. Coming up in the top of the seventh is going to be Ohtani, Pages, and Freeman. 1, 2, 3, and that's what we're going to see. And in our active scoreboard, top of the ninth, the White Sox lead the Blue Jays 3-0. Heading into top of seventh, the Dodgers lead the Yankees 3-1. Bottom of the third, Braves lead the Rangers 3-0. Top of the third, the Mets lead the Phillies 5-0. In the top of the third, the Rays and the Red Sox are tied at 1. Bottom of the third, the Pirates have a 1-0 lead on the Guardians. In the bottom of the first, there is no score in the Brewers and Marlins game. Same goes with the Orioles and Astros. In the bottom of the first, the Royals have a 1-0 lead on the Padres. There is no score in the Twins and Cubs game. Next game start time is at 3:10. That'll be Reds and the Rockies. And that is your active scoreboard at this time. If you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We're currently at 5 votes for our second poll. And we here at the Yankees Ugly Truth strive for 30 likes in every live play-by-play. We are currently at 28, so we are 2 away from our goal. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And Chavez sets. First pitch is on the way. And that is a changeup down low. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is skied to left field. Bellinger's tracking it and is going to make the play for the first out of the inning. Andy Pages is coming up to bat, 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch is on the way. Slider is up high for ball 1. Count is 1-0. And Chavez sets. Pitch is on the way, and the slider catches the inside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is inside. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is skied straight back. And that is going to make the stands. Count is 2-2. Chavez sets and fires. That pitch paints the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike 3. And Pajes is retired looking. That is Chavez's second strikeout of the game. Coming up to bat is Freddie Freeman, 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. That was a 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. And Chavez sets and fires. The changeup is off the plate. Count is 1-2. And Chavez sets and fires. The slider is off the plate. Count is 2-2. Hey, Deadly, welcome to the stream. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count remains 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a slider off the plate. Count is going to advance to 3-2 on Freeman. We're in the top of the seventh, 2 outs, full count on Freeman. Chavez sets and fires, and Freeman swings and misses for strike 3. And that's going to be Chavez's third strikeout of the game. And that's going to do it for the Dodgers in the top of the seventh. That was a 99-mile-an-hour fastball that he winged in there. And we'll be and there is a posthumous honoree of Sergeant Thomas Brundell. He served during Vietnam. He was awarded the Star and Purple Heart. Thank you, sir, for your service. Condolences to the Brundell family on Sergeant Brundell's passing. And an FYI programming note for you, I will be back to call the second game of this doubleheader. It is on Peacock and will start at, I believe, 7:15. And we have a super chat from Deadly. Thank you, sir. Most appreciated. Keep up the great work, Brother Ken. Well, I endeavor to do so. Like I said, I will be back at for the second game to call the live play-by-play. So hop in, listen to a little bit of baseball. Hey, Ace, welcome to the stream, my brother. Appreciate you being here. How's your stream going? Outstanding. Congratulations. I'm looking for 8:22 is my next one. So I'm a ways away from you, brother. But great job. You do a fantastic job with your play-by-plays. And I've been catching a lot of your movie channel stuff. I like that stuff too. If you haven't, go over and check out the Ace Avenue. Got some good things going on over there. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is down low to Rice. Count is 1-0. And Yamamoto sets, pitch is on the way, and this one is driven into right center field. That is going to make the gap. Rouse is rounding first, heading to second, and he is going to be in there with a stand-up double. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. And Yamamoto sets, pitch is on the way, and fantastic job, Dominguez. It's an elevator shaft home run to Muncy. So no advancement of runner, and Muncy's going to make the play for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is 1-0 on Bellinger. Yeah, the next pitch is all the way, and that is chop foul. Count is 1-1. Yamamoto sets and fires. This ball is skied to center field. Pages has it, and Rice is not going to be able to advance on that one either. Second unproductive out. Coming up to bat is Maxie Schumann. Schumann is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 warning track flyouts. First pitch is on the way, and the splitter is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Shu. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is down low. Count is 1-1. Yamamoto sets and fires, and Schumann cannot hold up on the check swing. Count is 1-2. And Yamamoto sets. Pitch is all the way. That is off the plate. Count is 2-2. And Yamamoto sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sinker is down low. Count is now full. And Yamamoto steps off the mound. Yamamoto sets and fires, and Schumann hammers this one foul down the third base line. Count remains full at 3-2 as we head to the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Looks like Henriquez is warming up in the bullpen. And Ohtani sets, pitch is on the way, and this is driven into center field, and Pages is waiting on it for the 3rd out of the inning. And the Yankees are going to leave a runner stranded at second. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We are at 29 likes, one short of our goal of 30 for each live play-by-play. And let's give our active scoreboard a look. And the White Sox have beaten the Blue Jays 3-0. As you know, heading into the top of the 8th, the Dodgers lead the Yankees 3-1. In the bottom of the 4th, the Braves lead the Rangers 4-0. In the bottom of the fourth, the Mets lead the Phillies 5-0. In the top of the fourth, the Red Sox lead the Rays 4-1. In the bottom of the fourth, the Guardians and the Pirates are tied at 1. Top of third, the Marlins have a 1-0 lead on the Brewers. Top of third, there is no score in the Orioles-Astros game. In the top of the second, the Padres have hopped out to a 4-1 lead on the Royals. Top of second, the Cubs lead the Twins 3-0. And in about a half an hour, the next game is going to start is going to be the Reds and the Rockies. And that's your active scoreboard for the day. Looks like Jake Bird is coming into the game. And the first pitch is a sinker up and in. Count is 1-0. Mookie Betts is leading off. 0 for 2 on the day with a intentional walk. Next pitch is on the way, and that paints the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1 on Betts. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper catches the top of the strike zone. Count is 1-2 on Betts. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is fouled off. Count remains 1-2 on Betts. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up high. Betts is able to check his swing. Count is 2-2. Hey, Lenny. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike three. So that is Bird's first strikeout of the game. Coming up to bat is Max Muncy, 2 for 3 on the day, a Devil's Triangle double and a single. Next pitch is on the way, and Betts fouls this one straight back. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is inside. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 2-1. Hey, Dev, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. And Bird sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. And the pitch is popped up. McMahon has no clue where it's at. He's coming from the first shortstop position, and that drops in foul. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Muncy hammers this one foul down the first base line. Count remains 2-2 as we head to the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is now 3-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is inside for ball 4. So Muncy's going to be on for the 3rd time today. So coming up to bat is Kyle Tucker, 0 for 3 on the day. There is 1 out with a runner at first. Dodgers lead the Yankees 3-1. And Bird sets. First pitch is on the way, and that sinker is up high. Count is 1-0. And this one's going to be challenged by Sanchez. So New York is going to lose their 2nd challenge. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Tucker swings and misses. Count is 1-2. Bird sets and fires, and this ball is lined into right center field. Schumann comes up with it and fires it in, but Muncy is going to advance to 3rd. So the Dodgers are going to have runners at 1st and 3rd with 2 outs or 1 out. Teoscar Hernandez is coming up to bat, 0 for 3 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. Yep, I corrected myself. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is up high. Count is 1-0. Bird sets and fires, and this ball is skied to right field. Schubert slides and cannot make the play. That's going to bounce in the stand for a ground rule double. So the score is now 4-1 LA. There are runners at second and third with one out. Coming up to bat is Dalton Rushing. So the Yankees defensive lineman, they're going to bring the runners in at end with runners at second and third and one out. First pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is outside. Sanchez fires the ball to McMahon at third base. Tucker dives back safely. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 3-0. Ed Duvall is warming up in the bullpen. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up high for ball 4. So that's going to be a 4-pitch walk to Rushing. The bases are now juiced full of Dodgers. Tommy Edman is coming up to bat. 1 for 2 on the day and was hit by a pitch. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike 1. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball misses outside. Count is 1-1. Now the Yankees back up for the double play. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 2-1. Come on, Jake. You don't have any damn place to put this guy. You got to throw at them. Bird sets, fires, and that pitch is foul straight back. Count is 2-2. And Bird sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is way off the plate. Count is full, 3-2. Bird sets and fires, and Edman fouls this one straight back. Count remains 3-2 as we head to the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined through the infield into right field. Schumann feels it and shoots it into second. 2 runs are going to score on that play. So that is a 2-run signal for Edmund, and the Dodgers now lead 6-1. Coming up to bat is Ohtani, 1 for 4 on the day. First pitch is on the way to Ohtani, and that is up high. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and Ohtani hammers this one through the infield. Schumann's going to field it and fire it into second. Another run is going to score. So that is an RBI single for Ohtani, and the Dodgers now lead 7-1 with 1 out. Looks like Camilo Duvall is coming in. Lordy, lordy, lordy. And the first pitch from Chavi is up high. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is going to be in there and hit Pajes. So the bases are loaded once again. Freeman is coming up to bat, ninth batter to come to the plate. There are 4 runs in this inning. And the first pitch to Freeman is a sinker way high and outside. Count is 1-0. And Duvall sets and fires. This pitch is hammered foul down the first base line. Count is 1-1. And Duvall sets. Pitch is on the way. And that is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is driven to center field. Grisham makes the play. Runner at third is tagging up, and that is going to be the 8th run of the inning. So that is a sac fly for Freeman. Coming up to bat is Mookie Betts, 0 for 3 on the day with a walk. And the first pitch is going to drop Betts on the ground, high and inside. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is inside. Count is 2-0. Duvall sets and fires, and that fastball is off the plate. Count is now 3-0 on Betts. And here comes the walk. And of course, the fastball is off the plate, 4-4. So that's going to be a 4-pitch walk to Betts, and the bases are loaded once again with Muncy coming up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and miss. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a sinker off the plate. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that slider is off the plate. Count is 2-1. And of all sets, fires, and the pitch is inside. Count is 3-1. And of all sets, fires, and this one is hammered at Rice. Rice fills it cleanly and steps on the bag for the third out, but not before the Dodgers drop a 5 spot on the board. And they're going to leave the bases loaded, heading to the bottom of the 8th. Dodgers lead the Yankees 8-1. Coming up to bat for the Yankees is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr., Anthony Volpe, and Ryan McMahon. Spectacular. Now let's take a look at our Major League scoreboard. In the top of the 6th, the Braves lead the Rangers 4-3. Top of 6th, the Mets lead the Phillies 6-0. In the top of the 6th, the Red Sox lead the Rays 6-1. Top of the 6th, Pirates lead the Guardians 3-1. Top of 4, the Marlins lead the Brewers 1-0. In the top of the 4th, the Orioles lead the Astros 2-1. In the bottom of the 3rd, the Padres lead the Royals 6-1. Bottom of the 3rd, the Cubs lead the Twins 7-0. Just getting underway is the Rockies and the Reds, no score. Next game time will be at 4:05, where we'll see the Nationals and the Athletics get started. Tigers and the Angels, Giants and the Mariners, and the Cardinals and the Diamondbacks. And stepping up to plate is Jazz Chisholm, 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a strikeout. And Yamamoto sets. First pitch is on the way. Jazz fouls this down the first base line. Count is 0-1. Yamamoto sets. Next pitch is on the way. And that paints the outside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2 on Jazz. Next pitch is on the way, and Jazz fouls that down the first base line. Count remains 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down in the dirt. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the splitter is off the plate. Count is even at 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Jazz skies this one into right left center field, and that drops in next to Pages. And somebody made a comment earlier that the Dodgers don't lose the ball in the sun. Well, Pages just lost the ball in the sun. So that is a double for Jazz. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe. Pitch is on the way, and this is skied into left center field. It drops in, and Jazz is going to round third, head home for an RBI single. And the score is now 8-2 Dodgers. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. And Yamamoto sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is bounced to Freeman. Freeman fires to Betts. Betts relays it back to first. And that is going to be a 3-6-3 double play. Coming up to bat is Ali Sanchez. First pitch is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Sanchez is 0 for 2 on the day with a pop out and a strikeout. Next pitch is on the way, and this is skied to left field. Alex Call is on it. Makes the play for the third out. And that is going to do it for the Yankees, but not before they add a run on 2 hits. And I am going to step away from the microphone real quick. I will be right back. And they're going to leave Camilo Duvall on the bump. Coming up to bat is Kyle Tucker. Duvall sets and fires, and the slider is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 1-1. Ed Duvall sets, Ed fires. And the pitch is grounded to Rice. He's going to take it himself. First out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Alex Call. He has not had an official plate appearance. Well, thanks, Joe. Appreciate your input. Call is hitting .250 on the season, 1 home run, 6 RBIs. First pitch is on the way, and that is a slider inside. Count is 1-0. And Duvall sets and fires. That pitch is going to catch the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the cutter is up high. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is 3-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up high and away. 4-4. Another 4-pitch walk by Yankee arm. So coming up to bat is Dalton Rushing, 0 for 2, and a pair of walks. And Duvall sets and fires the first pitch, paints the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 1-0-1. And Duvall sets, fires, and that pitch is going to be in there for call. Strike one. Rush is going to challenge this one. It's going to be overturned because that was damn sure high. Weathers is not pitching tonight. Next pitch is on the way, and that one paints the outside corner, but the Yankees don't have a challenge, so it's going to be ball 2. And Duvall sets, fires, and that slider is off the plate. Count is 3-1. And that pitch is inside for ball 4. Dodgers going to have runners at first and second. So that is Duvall's third walk of the day. And Duvall sets and fires. That ball is skied to center field. Grisham is going to track it and make the play. Call is going to tag up and head to third. So Dodgers have runners at first and third with 2 outs. Coming up to bat is Shohei Ohtani. Duvall sets and fires. The sinker is up high. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Snap throw to third, and they are going to get call for the third out. So a call is going to be picked off a third for the final out. No runs, no hits. A runner left on board. And the Dodgers are challenging this call. And the call on the field is going to stand. The runner is out. Dodgers lose the challenge. So as we head to the bottom of the ninth inning, Yankees are down by 6. And Grisham, Rice, and Dominguez will be coming up to bat. Well, thank you for those diehards that have hung out for the duration of this game. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Definitely disheartening at this point. And it looks like Yamamoto is coming out to pinch the ninth. And the first pitch to Grisham is a sinker inside. Count is 1-0. And Yamamoto sets. Pitch is on the way, and Grisham fouls that one straight back. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the splitter is off the plate. Count is 2-1 on Grisham. Ohtani sets and fires, and that splitter is in there for call. Strike 2. Painted the outside corner. Count is 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and Grisham hammers this one to right center or left center field. Pages is on his horse. He's tracking it, and he makes the play on the warning track for the first out. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice, 1 for 3 on the day with a double. Yamamoto sets and fires, and Rice skies this one to center field. And that is going to be made by Pages for the second out. 1 pitch and 1 out. Coming up for bat is Jason Dominguez. First pitch is on the way, and that one looked inside, but it's called strike one. No challenges. Shit out of luck. Next pitch is on the way, and Dominguez swings and fouls the pitch off. Count is 0-2. Yankees are down to their last strike. And Yamamoto sets, pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count remains 0-2. And Yamamoto sets. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-2. And Yamamoto sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike three. Dominguez goes down looking, and that is the ball game. And in our active poll, we had 18 votes. Can the Yankees come back and win? 50% said yes, 50% said no. Well, the 50 that said no got it right, so congratulations for your guess. Thank you for participating. Today's numbers are Dodgers had 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Yankees had 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. Yamamoto is going to advance his record to 10-6. Slitlers is going to fall to 9-6. I want to thank everybody for taking time out of your busy day to listen to a little bit of baseball. I will be back to call the second half of this doubleheader at 7:15. So I hope to see you there. And I will end this stream with let's go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Hope to see you this evening.
No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.